We get to do some writing today about kindergarten. Mrs. Richardson was asking you in one of the videos that you posted on Flipgrid what you learned while you were in kindergarten. And today our writing is also going to be about kindergarten. But instead of talking about what we learned about kindergarten, when we're doing our writing, we're going to talk about what is sweet about kindergarten. And you might be thinking, sweet? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. And sweet is a really cool word. It's special because it can mean more than one thing. And let me show you what I'm thinking. I got this idea because I saw this picture of a Do you know what this is? You might be thinking, Mrs. Powell, I don't really know what that is yet. Here, let me see if this helps. This is what it looks like when it's all together, and this is what it looks like when it's cut up. Oh, are you getting an idea of what this is? Do you know what this picture is of? What these pictures are of? They are pictures of watermelon. And look, here's a watermelon whole, and here's a watermelon cut up. And I got this idea because I was thinking watermelon is sweet. Watermelon is sweet. When you taste it, it's sweet on your tongue. Can you think of another kind of food you might eat that tastes sweet? Yeah, maybe you had a piece of candy and that was really sweet. Or you ate a strawberry and that was sweet. A lot of the fruit that we eat is really nice, sweet food. But you can also use sweet. So we can use sweet to describe how something tastes. We can also use sweet in another way. When we use the word sweet, when we're talking about maybe something we've done before, it kind of means like cool or special. So I want to use the word sweet when we're talking about kindergarten. Kindergarten is special. Kindergarten is cool. Kindergarten makes us feel really good inside. And I want to talk about why. So I need you to get your paper out right now. And mine's going to look a little bit different because I drew a watermelon on mine. You do not need to draw a watermelon on yours. You can if you want, but we're going to change this into a chart. And so instead of drawing the whole watermelon, you could just draw an oval in the middle. Mine's on top of my watermelon because I don't want to get a new piece of paper and waste this one, but yours can just be white with an oval in the middle. Okay? Now let's write the word sweet in the middle because we're talking about why kindergarten is sweet or special to us. Sweet. How do we spell that? Swa, swa. I hear two sounds. Swa, an S and a W. Swa. I hope you're writing this on your paper. Swa. E, sweet. Oh, what do you hear? It's the letter E, but it's not making the eh sound. It's saying its name, E. And that's because in the word sweet, there are two E's working together. Sweet, sweet. Now, when we learned about double consonants, they work together to make the same sound they usually make. Like two L's made the O sound. They didn't say the word L, but E is a vowel. And remember, vowels are special, vowels are different. And so these two E's are working together to say their name. They're saying E. Swa, E, t. Sweet. Ooh, sorry. What is that t sound? It's a T like turtle. Sweet. web together, and I know that it's going to be about all the reasons that kindergarten is sweet. Okay, so let's draw a line. Our first piece to our web. One reason that I think kindergarten is sweet is because you get to make all kinds of friends. I get to meet you, you get to meet me, and you get to meet all your friends. Let's write the word friends. What does friends start with? Friends. An F, it starts with an F. Friends, an R. Friends, ooh, it sounds like an E. Friend, an N. Friend, a D. But we're talking about more than one friend, so they're called friends with an S to make it plural. Friends. If you need to pause the video and finish writing the word, you can. Friends. What's something else that's sweet about kindergarten? What else makes it a special place to be? Maybe you really like when we play games in the classroom. Maybe that's really fun for you. Or you like when coach teaches you a new game at PE. Or when we play a game at Power Half Hour. Maybe you like games. I'm going to write the word game on my chart because I think it is sweet to play games at school. Are you ready? Games. G. A. An A. Game. Games. Okay, so we talked about our friends and we talked about games. Another thing I think is really sweet and special is singing songs. I love to sing songs. I like to sing songs like everybody have a seat, or I like to sing songs like how much is that doggy in the window? There's all kinds of songs I love to sing at school. One of my favorites is on Monday mornings when we sing the song about the character traits and we say, this is the Cubs character song, the Lion Cubs character song. If you want to act right, you can't go wrong. You know that one? Oh, I love that song. And that's really special for me to sing songs with so many people that I love. All the kids in my class and my friends, the other teachers. I really like singing at school. So I'm going to write the word sing up on my chart. Sing, ing, sing. I hear ing. Hey, that's the Ing brothers, but what does it start with? Sing. An S. An S. And the Ing brothers. I-N-G. Now, these are some things that Mrs. Powell, me, thinks is sweet about school. But if we were in class, you could raise your hand and say, oh, Mrs. Powell, I think this is sweet. Or maybe you would tell your partner something that you think is sweet about school. But I can't hear you on the video. But I don't want it to be all about what I think is sweet. I want to know what you think is sweet. So when I say go, you're going to pause the video and you're going to add 2 more things to the chart all by yourself. So let's draw 2 lines. So you can write one thing over here and one thing over here. Maybe you think PE or science or leadership is really sweet and special. Maybe you like when we get to go to recess or lunch and play with our friends. Maybe you like, oh, I know, when we get the Gimme 5 party and we get to go eat chocolate popcorn and dance with Mr. Gravata and the other classes. Or maybe you like it when We get to go to sing in the auditorium or watch the play or the assemblies in the auditorium. There's all kinds of fun things that we get to do. Maybe there's something you like to learn at school, like math or reading, or you like to go over and be in Spanish class and talk about science and social studies. I don't know what you think is sweet about school. So you're going to tell me 2 more things that you think are sweet about kindergarten. Pause and do that now. Now that our charts are all the way filled up, it's time for us to get to the writing. So I put my chart right next to my writing paper so I could use it in my writing. Go ahead and get out your writing paper now. Okay, I hope your writing paper's out. And I wanted to show you just the things that I added to my chart, and then in the flip grid, you can show me the things that you add to your chart. So let me move it so you can see it a little better. I added lunch. Lunch. I love to eat lunch with my friends at school. I also added read. I like to read stories. I love to read stories at school. So these are the things that I'm going to write about in my writing. Okay, now we are going to do the first part of the sentence together. So get your paper and get your pencil and let's write this part of the sentence together. I think kindergarten is sweet because, okay, that's long. Ready? I think kindergarten is sweet because. That's 6 words we're going to write together. Say them with me. I think kindergarten is sweet because. Okay, ready for a capital I. Capital I with a hat and shoes. Now, before I do my next word, I can't make it right close here. I have to put what? A finger space. Let's write the word think. Oh my goodness. It has one of those special sounds Mrs. Richardson was teaching you. Think with a TH. I think. Ing. Kind of sounds like ing, but instead of a g at the end, it has a think, a k sound, a k. I think. I think kindergarten. This is a big long word that I'm going to help you spell. K. I can. Oh, an N. Look at this. You can spell it. You can sound it out. Kinder. And it has an E in there. E before the sound. Oh, I'm going to have to write really small to fit it on my line. I think kinder, if you can't fit it, you could draw a little line and put it down here. Kinder, I might do that actually. I don't think I could fit it. This means I have to split my word in half and I'm going to put the rest of the word down here. I think kindergarten, but if you have room to write garden right next door, you can leave it there. G has another sneaky letter before the R. Garden. I think kindergarten. N. Whew, did you get that big long word? Kindergarten. Whoa, that's long. Kindergarten. Okay, I think kindergarten is sweet. Is. We know is. It's a sight word. How do you spell it? I-S. Is. Then I need the word sweet. I can look right on my chart to see how to spell it. Eat. Sweet. I think kindergarten is sweet because, big sight word, get ready to dance. B-E-C-A-U-S-E, because, because, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, because, If you need more time to write your letters, then you can pause the video and catch up for a minute. I think kindergarten is sweet because, look at all these reasons that I think kindergarten is sweet. Wow, I have so much to choose for. Guess what I'm gonna do? Instead of choosing just one, I'm going to choose two. And I'm gonna use the word and to put them together and make my sentence even longer, even better to read, because I can't choose just one thing. I think kindergarten is sweet because, okay, now you have to choose. I know. I'm going to say, I forgot to tell you. I want you to put your pencil down because I want you to do the next part of your sentence all by yourself. You can watch Mrs. Powell do hers, but yours is going to be different than mine because you have different reasons that you think kindergarten is sweet. And you might choose something different than me. So take your pencil and put it away for a minute because I don't want you to finish writing until the video is over. I think kindergarten is sweet because, I can play games and sing. Okay, I'm gonna do those. I think kindergarten is sweet because I know I because it's a sight word, and so is can. C-A-N spells can. I can play. That's also a sight word. P-L-A-Y, P-L-A-Y, play. Play. I think kindergarten is sweet because I can play games, games, and I don't have to remember how to spell it because it's already on my chart. Games. And remember, if I use the sight word and, my sentence gets longer. A-N-D, A-N-D, and I can play games and sing. 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 What goes at the end of every sentence? A period. Will you read my sentence with me? Fingers up, touch the words, ready, read. I think kindergarten is sweet because I can play games and sing. Oh, I love my sentence. That is making me so happy. Now, you have a choice. You can stop right now and go do your sentence and draw your own picture all by yourself and read it to me in the Flipgrid. Or if you want to stick around, you can draw the picture with me first before you go finish your sentence. I'm going to draw a picture of a watermelon because we've been talking about how watermelons are sweet and kindergarten is sweet. But maybe you want to draw a picture of something that you're writing about. Maybe you want to draw a picture of reading stories or of playing PE with your friends because your sentence is about PE. So I could draw a picture of me playing games, or I could draw a picture of me singing, or I could draw a picture of the watermelon because that's something sweet. It's up to you if you want to finish the video now and go do it by yourself, or if you want to stay to draw the picture. If you stick around, I'm going to show you how to draw a watermelon. The first thing you need is a green crayon or pencil. If you don't have one, that's okay. You could do it without the color, or you could choose to make it a different color. Now, I'm going to use the green to make a big stretched out U. It's like an upside down rainbow. See that? A big stretched out U. Mine didn't get tall enough on the side, so I'm gonna fix it a little bit, but you go ahead and start drawing your big stretched out U. Do you have that? Okay, now inside the watermelon is either a red color or a pinkish color, so you can find a red or a pinkish crayon to color the inside. Now here's what I think is kind of fun. I'm going to make it look like I took a bite out of my watermelon. So on the top, instead of just doing a straight line over, we're going to do a line that stops. It's not going to go all the way across. So start at one side of your U and stop. Because here's where I'm going to draw the bite. Now, the way to make a bite, you can watch this first. We want it to look like little teeth have bitten into it. So I'm going to draw what looks like tiny V's. Do you see my letter V? All the way around a V and another V in the circle. Do you see that? It took me three V's pushed up next to each other. Now, from the side of my last V, I'm going to finish the line. Do you see how it looks like someone took a little bite out of that watermelon? How sweet would that be? Now I'm going to color my watermelon in. All right, I finished coloring it in, and now I'm going to add the last part to my watermelon. Watermelons have black seeds inside, and so I did one over here already. To do a seed, you kind of make it look like a raindrop or a teardrop, a small little circle, but it has a little pointy end to it. So you can add in as many seeds as you'd like. Now, if you chose to stick around and do the watermelon with me, it's now your turn to stop and go finish your sentence. When you're all finished, you're going to hold up your paper and read me every word in your flip grid. I can't wait to see your awesome sentences about sweet kindergarten.